Guys, I'm not believing what I'm seeing. When I saw how many subscribers I had to wipe my eyes, clean my glasses just to make sure I'm just seeing this right. Thank you guys for over 300 subscribers. I never really thought I would get this far. I'm not going to turn this into a whole little sappy thing, but remember, I love you guys. And I'll keep on posting. Anyways, before this gets super duper sappy, I'll start on chapter 13 and 14. Let's get on with it. Ryan's point of view. Sorry, I wasn't watching where I was going. You said as you rubbed the back of your head. He just grunted. State your business, he said in a deep voice. Eek! I'm looking for Aizawa-sensei. I tried not to show fear. He grinned. Oh my freaking god. Bitch. Don't do that. That's even scarier. I'm Vlad. I'm also a teacher here. Currently, Class 1A is at the USJ. I could take you there, but I have my own class to get to. You're not a disappointment. I could ask Midnight to take you. Where can I find her, you said excitedly. Turn left. Straight down. Second door to your right. Thank you. You walked away from Vlad and went towards the place he talked about. As you reached the door, you knocked on it. The door opened to only find a lady in a very inappropriate hero costume. Ooh. What's a cutie like you doing here? Come on in. She stepped aside, waiting for you to enter. You enter hesitantly, and she closed the door behind you. What's up, cutie? Vlad Sensei said you can take me to the USJ, where Aizawa Sensei in Class 1A was. Well, I can. But what would you be going there for? You furrowed your eyebrows. He allows me to train with his class. She nodded. I'll contact him to see if he can come. So, 5 minutes later. So, you can go if you like. Midnight started to say, really? Your eyes gleamed. Yes, really, but he said, you can come tomorrow if you like. Instead, and visit some hero agencies. Your jaw dropped and you froze. Wait. What? I can visit other hero agencies besides my parents? Hell yeah, ooh. You cover your mouth quickly and apologize. Sorry, I tend to curse when I get too excited. You scratch your back of your head. Suddenly you hear her laughing. You're interesting, little kid. What's your quirk? She smiled. My quirk is VEV. Basically, I control frequencies of anything. You said while looking at the side. Wow, that's so cool and interesting, she exclaimed. What did you say about training with... What do you say about training with me then, instead of that old Grinch you call Uncle Zawa? Her hands were on her hips as she grinned at the nickname she just gave Aizawa Sensei. Maybe. Her hands dropped to her sides. Maybe. Yes, I don't feel like it'd be nice of me to switch senseis. But you can't tell me what you want to train while I'm not Aizawa Sensei. Wait, what? I cannot read correctly today. But you can tell me when you want to train when I'm not with Aizawa Sensei. You smiled, trying to make her at least a bit happier. Midnight sighed. Okay, man. Do they think he's that strong? Because he's cold and mean, she mumbled. What was that? You asked, not hearing what she said. Oh, nothing, Ryan, dear. Have you chose between Going and not going? Chosen? Oh, yes, I won't go. I want to see the different heroes agencies, he grinned. I'm not surprised. Honestly, going to the USJ wasn't even a choice. He said it would be dangerous. He stared dumbfounded at her. Wow. So Uncle Zawa wasn't even going to let me go? You rolled your eyes. Midnight patted your head at how adorable you're being. He scowled even more. I'm going home. Bye, Auntie. Don't be sad, YN. Come back, come back. And I said dramatically. You already had left the room and shut the door behind you. You crossed your arms and exited the school. As you walked down the sidewalk, you felt something hit the back of your neck. Ow! It's the last thing you remember before everything went black. Your mom's point of view. Have we found her yet? I said through the phone. Not yet, Mom. Ugh. Where'd she have gone to? Okay, honey. I'm going to hang up and continue to look. Can you call your friend Bakugo and ask him if he's seen her? Seen them, sorry. Gender neutral. Have you seen them? Okay, Mom. Bye. Bye. I hung up and kept driving around to see any sign if they were there. The only place she actually knows how to get to on foot is UA. It wouldn't hurt to look, right? I drove towards UA and saw Vlad looking at some papers. He looked up at me and let the papers fall to his side. Well, if it isn't the great pro hero, Quake. How have you been? He said while walking towards me. I'm doing great. Sorry to cut off the conversation short, but have you seen my kid? I said needingly. Oh, dumb. They came by earlier. I sighed. That's great. But they left 20 minutes ago. I frowned. That's not so great. I already appreciate it if you could help me find her. I asked with my eyebrows furrowed. Of course. Let's go look at the Wait, what? The CCTV. Sorry guys if you hear any background noises. There's a bunch of cars going past and a dog is barking at someone. Wait, hold up. Alright guys. Listen. Sorry if any background noises, my window is open. A bunch of chaos is going on. There's horns honking. There's dogs barking at something or someone. And there's some birds outside my window. Listen guys, I just can't. And now I have an ad on Wattpad, so I have to wait that to finish. So, give it a second, it's almost over. Okay, back onto chapter 14. Your mom's point of view. I walked inside and surveyed the room, scanning for any possible sign. Actually, no, wait. I read that wrong. As I walked inside, I surveyed the room, scanning for anything that seemed somewhat important to my job, or possibly me. It's something any hero would do. It came to be a custom habit when one was training with one of the very best. After looking around for a while, my eyes landed on a security guard who dozed off, probably unaware that he still had a job to do. I walked up to his chair, pushed him aside, and I decided if he's not gonna wake up and do his job, I'll take matters into my own hands. I grabbed the mouse and rewinded it back as far as 8 a.m. After watching the footage, it was safe to assume they were kidnapped. Even the fact that they were kidnapped is not safe to anyone who dares kidnap her. Would you like to dispatch some heroes at the school? Vlad said. Suddenly, I jumped at his voice, but... Say what? I jumped a bit at his voice. I forgot this dude existed. You forgot I'm a pro hero. With our own agencies full of heroes and sidekicks. I said, We'll be making sure he stays on his head. I sighed. You haven't changed a bit. I said while shaking my head and left the room. Neither have you. I thought I heard him mumble something. So I came back and asked, did you say something? I smiled. My eyes grew darker in color. Nothing. Wyan's point of view. Heavy breathing, groans, cries, lips hitting against the cold floor. The only sounds you heard were your eyes opening slowly. You said while rubbing your head. Your eyes were still unfocused and everything was blurry for about 5 minutes. As we're getting back to normal, you saw kids in chains and scars visible on your legs. Look down to see yourself in those same chains. You groaned. You put your head against the wall and sighed. Why do people keep on kidnapping me? Like I'm not even that useful. I know I'm smart, but I don't think I'm gonna be much use. Whatever. You looked to the side and saw a boy next to you. You turned around to face him. You observed him for a bit. He had blonde hair and green eyes. He looks extremely tired. You frowned. Hey, you okay? But no response came out. You shook him. You must be a new victim, he said. His voice was raspy. He needs water. Hey, can anyone bring some water over here? You yelled, hoping someone would hear you. His eye was widening. No, don't. You looked at him questioningly. Ugh. Hey, dude. You need some serious help, he scolded. You just made them come back and check on us. Now we're gonna be either searched or beaten. Oh shit, I forgot I was kidnapped. Okay, Wyan, now's not the time to be laughing. Well, that's if we're lucky. He raised an eyebrow as a big man entered the room where you and 3 multiple kids were being held captive. What's with all this ruckus? He said in a loud, feminine voice. You snickered. That's surprising. The dude got some big muscles and his voice higher than Jack's beanstalk. I barely remember the story. Giants, beans, boy, climb, save. That's it. Who was that? Do you think I'm funny, do ya? I couldn't hold it anymore. What's up with your voice, dude? Doesn't match the hella strong figure. You kept laughing in amusement. You think my voice is so funny, do ya? Do you know what I think is funny, you replied. You're getting mad over a kid is making fun of you, you and your high voice, and you being offended by a kid who's telling the truth, and you acting almighty when your heart is weak and will stop in a few days, knowing that you won't last long, or spending your last days kidnapping kids and torturing them. You're raising the eyebrows, scowling at them. That's none of your. What I do is none of your business. How would you like to know my condition? I certainly don't need a piece squeak up my. He coughed up blood. You stood there staring at him on the floor. Your eyes were coming dark. You're lucky I stopped you before you could finish that sentence. No sound. Oh shit. Yeah. Wake the fuck up. You rolled your eyes. Great. Now I did it. He searched his pockets for a key. There we go. Now you're useful. You unlocked your handcuffs and stretched. Then realization came to you. You grinned and unlocked the boys, who was dehydrated, cuffs first. And then you unlocked the rest of the kids. What did you do to him? One kid asked you while hiding behind the other. They all kept a distance from you. Well, except for the blonde kid. He stared at them and chuckled. Don't worry. I won't hurt you guys. Honestly, I just did that in his mind, so it won't work on you guys if you don't let me through. He said, smiling at the last word. That seemed to make them even more scared. You sighed. After a few minutes of awkward silence, he decided, okay. Okay, if you want to leave this place, follow me. And if we don't, a little girl said, who looked about 10. If you don't, I suggest seeing a neurologist. The girl clenched her teeth and squeezed her fists. You could literally hear how hard she's clamping them together. Well then, off we go. Alright then. That's the end of chapter 13 and 14. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.